Hello, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Guys, I have my nephew with me today. I'm sitting outside, so it's a little bit windy. I have my nephew here with me today, and he wanted to talk to you guys. Some of you have already met him. If you haven't met him yet, as I said, he is my nephew, and I'm visiting with him here in Barbados. But my nephew is such a smart little kid, and he there's some things that he has accomplished, and he wants to share it with you. His uncle lives in New York, and he sent him. Let him explain it to you. Okay, you explain it to them. What did Uncle Jamal sent you?
He sent me a Lego car.
Okay.
And it took a long time for me to build. It took like 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months? That's a long time. So you put all that Lego. Guys, this is our Legos. This is our Legos right here. And Navi did I say your name was Navi? Yeah, I think I did, right?
Yeah.
Navi put this together all by himself. Where's the book? I'm going to show them the book.
It's not a book, it's instructions.
The instructions. He's going to get the instructions to show you.
And guys, look, I also have a piece that I can put on here. I have to do it like this. Look.
Okay. So guys, this is his book with all the pieces here.
And
this is what the vehicle looks like. And all of these pieces came, and he bring the car back over here. And Navi sat every evening. He came home from school, and he worked on it until he got all the pieces together. When I came here, he said, "Auntie, come and help me." I tried, but could not put it together. It was so many pieces. But Navi did it. Navi, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Because you're so smart.
Yeah. And
so Navi, his grandmother, is always teaching him the Bible. So today he wants to say a Bible verse to you. So he's been asking me for a week, "Auntie, can I?" So I said, "Okay, fine, you can." So I'm gonna let him say that to you guys. Go ahead, Navi.
Okay.
What verse are we what are we talking about today?
David and Goliath.
Okay, David and Goliath. Go ahead. That's a story, not a verse. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, Goliath was a little boy, right? And there was a war between the Philistines and the Israelites. And the Philistines had a great over 10 feet tall champion Goliath. Yes. And Goliath had a big spear and a shield. Mm-hmm. He was armored everywhere.
You gotta look at the camera.
Okay. And no one was brave enough to fight him. And then David's father sent him to send food to his brothers. And when they saw on the battlefield, and when they saw him, he fought Goliath. And at a river he picked up 5 smooth pebbles from the river. And David stood up bravely, and Goliath laughed at him. But David put one of his stones in his sling and targeted his only exposed spot, his forehead.
Oh, really?
And when he let go the stone, it went and hit the middle of his forehead. And there was a moment of silence too. And then David took up his sword and cut off his head in a single swipe.
Oh, wow.
And the Philistines were shocked to see their champion killed. And they ran away in fear. Mm-hmm. And the Israelites were triumphed, and they danced and sang. And David was the next king of Israel.
Okay. Very good. Is that it?
Yeah.
So who taught you that story?
Granny.
Granny taught you that story?
Yeah, there's one in my Bible book and one on YouTube. Although I'm banned from YouTube, I watch it only for Bible stories.
Oh, okay. Well, very good. You know, a lot of people don't know that story, you know. David and Goliath. David was very brave.
Yeah, but none of the warriors were brave enough. If just one of the warriors except David were brave enough, they would have been a new king.
Yeah, they would have been.
Yeah.
Very good. I like that story.
And I could tell you another story about the Hebrews.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the Egyptians had Hebrews as slaves, right? Well, God's people as slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And God told Moses to give back his people. And he said he'll show him that he's the real God. And at the first time Moses asked Pharaoh, he said no, and he was so furious that he made the slaves work even harder.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one was also the first plague.
Mm-hmm.
And the first, well, I don't remember all the plagues.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. And when Moses went to Pharaoh again, and he said no, God sent 9 plagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did send 9 plagues, and all 9 of them, Pharaoh said no.
He said no, right.
And then Pharaoh let the Hebrews go, right?
Yeah, the last place you let the Hebrews go.
Okay. And then, when Pharaoh realized there was no one to work for him, he sent his all soldiers to take back the Hebrews and turn them into slaves again.
Mm-hmm.
But Moses was confident he did not give up faith in God. And there were grinding wheels, and well, there was a clue. That was after. Okay. Well, when the Egyptians came and grew nearer and nearer, God and Moses and the Hebrews were at the Red Sea. Okay, there was a big cloud of dust between them, so the Philistines could not see what was happening.
Right.
And God had made a strong east wind to divide the waters of the Red Sea.
Right.
And Moses and the Hebrews went through the water without a single drip touching them.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Hebrews and Moses passed, and the Egyptians and the cloud of dust passed, and the Egyptians were able to see, and they foolishly went through the water, God made the strong east wind disappear, and all the Egyptians were swept up. There was no survivor, not one soldier, not one horse.
Nobody survived.
And the Hebrews danced in their joy, and they sang and prayed God softly. That was the end of the Exodus.
Okay. That's very good. Guys, from the mouth of the babes. Thank you so much, Navi,
Yeah, well,
for
I
that
can
beautiful
also.
story.
Yeah, well, I can also tell another story. Jonah and the whale.
Jonah and the whale. You want to tell another story?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough space on here for another story. Those are lots of stories, Navi.
That was 2. I'm gonna do 3 now.
Okay.
And 3 will be the last one,
That'll be the
okay?
last one. Okay, go ahead.
And God sent Jonah to Nineveh to preach the wicked people.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonah did not obey God. And what was he? He was disobedient.
Okay.
And it's also called another word. You know that word?
It was called another word? Disobedient? Which word?
Okay. Well, wait. I don't think there's another word.
No.
Oh.
He just disobeyed God.
Yeah. And he went and he hid from God and went on a boat in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
And God was angry when he found Nineveh.
Nivea?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent a storm, and the people on the boat threw stuff overboard, but the storm did not pass. Then Jonah told the king to throw him overboard, and everything was fine. So what did he do? Did they throw him overboard, or did they fight the storm?
You tell me.
They did not fight the storm. You know what they did? They threw him overboard, and he was swallowed up by a whale.
Okay.
And he prayed to God inside the stomach of the whale for 3 days. And after 3 days, the whale spat him out. And then he obeyed God and went to Nineveh.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
The end?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, those are Navi's stories. Navi, how old are you?
7 years.
Navi is 7 years old, guys, and he is able to relate those stories to you. Navi is very smart for 7 years old. He reads at like a 3rd or 4th grade level. He's very smart for his age. I'm so proud of him. Thank you so much, Navi, for those 3 stories.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Okay. Guys, thank you for joining Navi and I on these stories. We had fun, and I hope you guys have fun as well. Until next time, bye-bye.